The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Adena Springs South, Double Diamond Farm, Gulfstream Park, Jerry Parks Insurance Group, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, and Tampa Bay Downs.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Thoroughbred Week, featuring 4 graded stakes from Keeneland, including a talented 3-year-old filly who records her second stakes victory of the year over the track with a dominant score in the Grade 2 Raven Run Stakes. We begin with 2-year-old fillies at Delta Downs in the My Trusty Cat Stakes. Bling on the Music, the 6-5 favorite, Don Stevens has the call.
They press on to the far turn. Flatter Up maintains the lead. Bling on the Music still tracking in second. They are 6 lengths clear of Golden Mischief, who's going to have to rally, and she starts to go. From there, it's Active Storm, who's dropping back now and well off the rail around the far turn. Blowing past her was Forest Circle, who's getting involved late. Then at the back here again, it's Chase's Dixie Belle and that trailer who is Twinkles. They're coming to the top of the lane. John Jacinto has Flatter Up on the lead, but here comes Golden Mischief just rolling up on the outside. It's Flatter Up, Golden Mischief. Down on the inside, it's Forest Circle as Bling on the Music is checked out, and we have a new leader. It's Golden Mischief and Gerard Melanson to win the My Trusty Cat.
2-1 second choice Golden Mischief by Spendthrift Farm Stallion Into Mischief runs by Flatter Up to score by 1 3/4. Gerard Melanson up in 1:26 3. The third consecutive victory for Golden Mischief, who followed an 8-length maiden win at Ellis Park with a 5 3/4 length allowance victory at Churchill Downs. The filly was bred in Kentucky by Frederica Caldwell and was a $180,000 yearling. The third winner of the race for Hall of Fame trainer Steve Asmussen, Golden Mischief has earned $132,000 for William and Corinne Heiligbro. Next from Delta Downs, 2-year-olds in the Jean Lafitte Stakes, the prep for the $1 million Delta Downs jackpot. Cohen's Kid, the 11-10 favorite. Once again, here's Don Stevens.
The half-mile went in 48.27. Up the backstretch they go. It's Hard to Be Good, running right next to Line Judge. But here comes Tip Tap Tapazar, making his presence felt in third. Cohen's Cat still bottled up in fourth. It's 3 lengths back from there to Transfigured as they hit that second turn. It's another 6 lengths back then to Devil's Teeth. And still that trailer is Kazam I Am. They're into the turn now, 3/4, 113.12, and up front, Line Judge trying to get away from Hard to Be Good, but Tip Tap Tapazar rumbles up on the outside with a furlong to go. It's Line Judge on the inside. Tip Tap Tapazar not getting any closer as drifting out is Hard to Be Good. Then comes Cohen's Cat. They're in deep stretch. Line Judge and C.J. McMahon are going to win the Jean Lafitte Stakes.
8-1 Line Judge defeats 8-5 second choice Tip Tap Tapazar by 3 3/4 lengths. The favorite Cohen's Cat third for a sweep by Keeneland Sells graduates. C.J. McMahon, the winning rider, in 139 3. Line Judge won his last 2 starts at Canterbury Park, including the front-running 6.5 length score in an overnight stakes. The colt by Spring at Last was bred in Kentucky by Mr. and Mrs. Richard Castor and was a $55,000 Keeneland September yearling. Line Judge has earned $167,000 for Barry and Joni Butzo. Joe Sharp trains the winner. Time for 3-year-old stakes action presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. To Belmont Park for the English Channel Stakes on turf. 6-5 favorite Isotherm is well back as we pick up the call by Larry Comas.
Around the far turn, Dragon Bay, Abiding Star in Hockey School. Hammer's Vision coming up to them. Catapult needs a place to go. Our Way is making a bid on the far outside, and Giant Run squeezes through an opening on the inside. Then What a Wonderful World, Isotherm comes wide. Strike Midnight, and the trailer is Toughest Hombre at the top of the stretch. And Catapult has found running room and is up and after the lead. It's Catapult in front. Dragon Bay battles on. Hammer's Vision on the outside. These 3, Dragon Bay coming back to take the lead at the 16th pole. Dragon Bay is in front. And on the inside, it's Catapult, and the outside, Strike Midnight coming late. Dragon Bay did it.
26-1 Dragon Bay holds off the late charge of Strike Midnight by half a length. Junior Alvarado up in 137 3. The first stakes victory for Dragon Bay, who was coming off a runner-up finish in the Grade 3 Ontario Derby. The gelding by Parading was bred in Kentucky by Shahan Place and was a $6,000 yearling. Dragon Bay has earned $189,000 for Brent and Russell McClellan and trainer Stuart Simon. For all your insurance needs, a specialist at Jerry Parks Insurance Group is there to assist you with 40 years of exceptional coverage. Look for Jerry Parks, John Cassie, or Kelly Weeks at the November sales. To Keeneland for 3-year-old turf fillies in the Grade 3 Pin Oak Valley View Stakes. French import Azalea, the 5-2 favorite. Kurt Becker has the call.
49 3/5 seconds for the first half mile. Sky, My Sky, and My Impression still going at it for the lead. Quidura 2 lengths away and third to the outside. Crooked Stick, long shot looking toward the rail in fourth. Gap of 2 to Linda in fifth. Azalea has to go to the outside of Sweet Tapper. Azalea is going to come down the center of the course trying to catch Quidura and My Impression, who go 1-2, chased by Linda in third. And still Azalea has a lot of work to do. Quidura drifting wide, has the lead clear. Here's Linda with a move to the inside. Quidura in front. Linda second. My Impression, Crooked Stick. It is Quidura, Junior Alvarado to win it.
A European import wins the Valley View, but not race favorite Azalea. It's 7-2 second choice Quidura, taking it by a length and a quarter over Linda. Another stakes victory for Junior Alvarado. Time of the race 1:45.4. The British-bred filly by DeBowie broke her maiden in her only start in Germany at 2. But she finished last of 10 in Group Stakes company at Cologne in her 3-year-old debut. Shipped to Grand Motion after that setback, she won an entry-level allowance at Belmont Park in her U.S. debut. Quidura has earned $141,000, racing for her breeder, Gestute Fairhoff. Keeneland Stakes action is presented by Warrendale Sales. Look for the Warrendale consignment at the Keeneland November Breeding Stock Sale. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com.
The best seek fame and fortune. The best is elegance at 120 decibels. The best run all day and party all night. The best are speed, power, and grace. The Breeders' Cup, with 13 championship races and $28 million in purses and awards, the best is yet to come.
Claiborne Farms Flatter is carrying the flag for AP Indy, rewarding breeders in the sales ring and on the track. Among the nation's leading sires by Grade 1 stakes horses in 2016, this year's stars include Terrace, Upstart, Kobe's Back, Amy's Flatter, and most recently, Paola Queen, winner of the Grade 1 test stakes at Saratoga. Success on the track has led to big numbers in the auction ring as well, with yearlings this year selling up to $425,000. Flatter at Claiborne Farm.
And now a Florida thoroughbred history moment. In 1956, a small, feisty horse from Florida named Needles and his owners Jack Dudley and Bonnie Heath shocked the racing world, winning the Kentucky Derby. Needles proved that champions with modest pedigrees could be grown in the Sunshine State, thanks to the limestone-rich soil and spring water. His wild acclaim created the horse capital of the world that we know today. This has been a Florida thoroughbred history moment.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Empire Classic just ahead in this segment. Fillies and mares on Empire Showcase Day at Belmont Park and the Empire DISTAFF-Bar of Gold, the 4-5 favorite. Larry Comas has the call.
A half mile to go in the Empire Distaff, and it's Isabel in front. Jules in Rome ranges up alongside JC Shooting Star and Literata, and Bar of Gold now finds a way through and bursts through that opening. Oh, she just exploded to the front with a sudden burst of acceleration here, and now a 5-length lead for Bar of Gold as they turn for home. 3/4 in 1, 12 and 2, they're into the stretch, and she is still in hand. Bar of Gold and Joel Rosario have run away to a 12-length lead with a furlong to run, and look at her run away from here. Bar of Gold just made that huge move on the turn, and under the wire wins the Empire Distaff in hand by about 18 lengths.
Odds-on favorite Bar of Gold splashes home by 18 lengths over 27-1 Mecky's Madeline. Joel Rosario aboard in 143 flat. Grade 1 placed in the Test Stakes at 3 and winner of the Critical Eye Stakes at Belmont Park in May. The John Kimmel trainee was coming off a 3rd place finish in the Grade 3 Presque Isle Downs Masters Stakes. The 4-year-old filly by Medaglia d'Oro was bred in New York by her owners Chester and Mary Broman. Bar of Gold has earned $716,000. Bar of Gold paid $370 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. Next from Belmont Park, the Empire Classic. Governor Malibu, the 6-5 favorite. Once again, here's Larry Colmus.
They're off in the Empire Classic. Royal Posse, and on the inside, here comes Wake Up in Malibu. Between those two, it's Hit It Once More, and these three will go at it early on. Empire Dreams is running in 4th position, 2.5 lengths off the lead, then Good Luck Gus. Followed on the outside by Clifton Pleasure. Paxton Terra's next, and Governor Malibu is last up the backstretch. Governor Malibu is 9 lengths off the lead after a 24 and 2 first quarters, so they're moving up the backstretch. Wake Up in Malibu is the leader here by a head. On the outside, running in 2nd position up the backstretch is Hit It Once More, and then it's Royal Posse, followed by Good Luck Gus down toward the inside. Empire Dreams right in behind them, and then it's Clifton Pleasure. They're being followed by Paxton Terra and Governor Malibu still at the rear of the field after a 48 and 3/2 mile. They're moving for the far turn with Wake Up in Malibu the leader. Wake Up in Malibu passes the half-mile pole a half length in front of Hit It Once More. Royal Posse is there on the outside, and now the three of them are right together, and Empire Dreams is in 4th, and he's starting to pick up stride now, 2.5 lengths off the lead. Meanwhile, Governor Malibu's under a drive, and he's second last, and he's got a lot of work to do as they come toward the top of the stretch. Hit It Once More has run 3/4 in 1, 13 and 1, and is joined by Royal Posse at the top of the stretch. And Royal Posse has taken the lead here. Royal Posse has moved away to a 2-length lead from Hit It Once More. Governor Malibu has now moved up on the inside into 3rd, and then it's Empire Dreams. It is Royal Posse and Arad Ortiz Jr. coming down to the line to win the Empire Classic.
5-2 second choice Royal Posse coast home by 3.5 lengths over late closing favorite Governor Malibu. Arad Ortiz Jr. up in 152 flat. Since being claimed by trainer Rudy Rodriguez for $20,000 in May 2015 at Belmont Park, Royal Posse has been either first or second in 13 consecutive starts. This was his 3rd consecutive stakes victory. The 5-year-old gelding by Posse was bred in New York by Richard Troncone and Richard Troncone Jr. Royal Posse has a bankroll of $901,000. The Empire Classic winner is owned by Michael Dubb, Bethlehem Stables, and Gary Asquith. Future Spendthrift Farm stallion Lord Nelson, a 3-time Grade 1 stakes winner by Elite Sire of Sire's Pulpit. Among the top sprinters in the country, Lord Nelson has rattled off 3 consecutive Grade 1 victories and is a leading contender for the Breeders' Cup Sprint, standing his first season at stud in 2017.
Hampton Court's coming fast. Hampton Court hit the lead, ran away and won it, beat Guccio. Hampton Court is starting to gobble them up on the outside though. Hampton Court's hit the front with 100 metres to go, and Hampton Court's run away and beaten First Seal and Swainers.
Castleton Farm has a long and distinguished history as one of America's great horse farms, having reared multiple champions over the years. Situated on 1,100 acres, some of the finest bluegrass Kentucky has to offer, with 15 barns, including an isolation farm, providing full-service boarding. Castleton has a depth of professional experience coupled with passion for the thoroughbred horse and is dedicated to providing the most professional boarding experience possible in the thoroughbred industry. Kentucky's premier thoroughbred boarding, Castleton.
The WinStar Farm Star Breeders of the Month are Ed and Sharon Houdon. Ed and Sharon are the breeders of Hip 356 from the 2016 Keeneland-September yearling sale. The Speightstown filly, out of general consensus, was the Book 2 session topping filly, selling to Shadwell Estate Company for $800,000.
Up top with Jeff, $800,000. Good luck.
Thank you, Ed and Sharon, farm manager Mikey Callanan, and all the team at Sierra Farm. You make the dream possible.
Now a Florida Thoroughbred history moment. Founded in 1956, Ocala Stud is the oldest active thoroughbred farm in Florida and a pioneer in the thoroughbred industry. The landmark Ocala Stud's message is simply put, if you want a runner, look to Ocala Stud. Ocala Stud revolutionized the worldwide industry, creating 2-year-old in training sales. Now represented by the 3rd generation of the O'Farrell family, the farm's reputation as a top producer of thoroughbreds makes them a symbol of excellence. This has been a Florida Thoroughbred history moment.
A Florida-bred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Florida-bred.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with a photo finish and the Grade 3 Dowager Stakes coming up in the segment. We begin with male turf horses at Keeneland and the Grade 3 Sycamore Stakes. Greengrass of Wyoming, the 4-1 favorite. Kurt Becker picks up the call.
One Go All Go and Street Fashion side by side for the top spot, and Street Fashion takes the lead now by a neck from the outside. Bigger Picture third toward the inside, and then Bullard's Alley, who's fourth, taking third and neck up on the outside. Green Grass of Wyoming finds some room to move up against the rail, has gone from 9th into 5th. Postulation tries to go with that one. The question for Green Grass of Wyoming soon will be where to find more running room. Locked away toward the inside, up to 5th now, still 3 lengths off the lead. Renown is a wide 6th. Outside of Fixador and Postulation moving on to the final turn. One Go All Go and Street Fashion still 1-2, and they continue to slug it out. Bullard's Alley third, Renown far outside and fourth, Bigger Picture fifth, Green Grass of Wyoming 6th down toward the inside, just over a quarter mile to come. Street Fashion, One Go All Go still going at it. Bigger Picture to the inside, Renown there to the outside. Bullard's Alley is in the 5th position, coming to the final furlong of the Sycamore. One Go All Go, Bigger Picture, Street Fashion, Renown, and Bullard's Alley fighting on between horses. Renown strides forward, Bigger Picture dives to the inside, and Bullard's Alley between those two. Bigger Picture up the inside, Renown on the outside, Bullard's Alley between them, Renown from the outside. Renown gets it by a head for Angel Cruz.
9-1, Renown gets up to take the photo officially by a nose over Bigger Picture. Angel Cruz up in 2:35-1. The 3rd Marathon Turf Stakes victory of the year for Renown. The Elizabeth Voss trainee won the Cape Henlopen Stakes at Delaware Park in May and was last seen taking the Laurel Turf Cup. The British-bred 5-year-old gelding by Shaw Elysée began his career in Ireland for trainer Dermot Weld and breeder